everyone, I am back with the live video, and now this time we have a question from Ayush. Before answering this question, I would like to request you, if you are not already a subscriber, please subscribe to this channel for your wonderful wonderful videos. And yeah, you can get tips and tricks here, and hit the bell icon to never miss any video from me. And I will be live on Thursdays from 3 to 3:30 to answer questions asked by you. So, and thank you very much for the love that you people gave me. And recently I got my first 250 subscribers, and thank you very much everyone for that. Thank you. So the question is from Ayush, and he asked where to get basic stuff like whites and meal, and he also asked that where he can get cheap grocery items and some meal ideas. So, and I would like to answer first question first. So and question is where to get common grocery items. So you usually have two options. This video is not sponsored, but I would like to strongly recommend getgrocery.de, and I will put the link in description also. And it is very very cheap and very good grocery items. I used to buy a lot of grocery from getgrocery.de and .de, sorry, getgrocery.de. Yeah, I always get the stuff of good quality, never expired stuff, and they always delivered on the time. And they also have a very good offer that if you order up to 49 euros, then there is no delivery charges. So you can yeah, in Greifswald, when I was a student, we used to make a group and have a list of items, and we usually have to get the items which were like which everybody needed, for example atta and such things, and we used to order collectively. So that is also a good thing. If you can do it, just go for it. And I also recommend that you should buy stuff from local grocery stores. So for example, you can buy stuff from local grocery stores, from Aldi, from Real, from Rewe, from Lidl, from Penny, from Edeka, from anywhere. And now if you are cooking Indian food, then what you should buy is a big question, because Indian food is exotic for German people. So the ingredients are also a bit rare, or usually most Indian students don't have knowledge of German. So this thing even complex the things, because then you pay at least 10 times in Indian grocery than what is available in normal food in grocery stores. So I would like to do some translations for you people, and give you some insights on the common ingredient, and which you can use to make Indian food. So first ingredient is atta or full corn weizen meal. I will type this and put this in the description. So if you can't get chapati atta, then you can get full corn weizen meal in common grocery store, and usually they are placed in the bakery section. And then you might need yeast. Yeast is called Hefe, and there are two kind of Hefe available in Germany. So they are Trockenback Hefe, means the dried yeast powder that you get in India, and Frischback Hefe, which is the fresh yeast powder that you get in Germany. And then you might need baking soda or baking powder. So baking powder is called Backpulver, and baking soda is called natron. Then you might need potatoes. Potatoes are called Kartoffel, and there are two kind of Kartoffel or potatoes available in German markets. So first kind is Festkochend. Festkochend means hello universal talk. How are you? So I will continue. Festkochend is the potatoes that retain their shape after boiling, and the mehlig kochend is the potatoes that that become like a powder after boiling. So if you want to make something like aloo paratha, or for Indian cooking, best thing is to use Festkochend kartoffel. And then next ingredient is onion or Zwiebel. So onion is called Zwiebel. That you will get in German grocery store. And although I am a vegetarian, but eggless vegetarian, but I would like to suggest eggs are very cheap. And if you like to eat eggs, you should buy some eggs from grocery stores. So eggs are called Eier or Ei. And then another ingredient is rava or suji, which is grease. It is called grease, and that also you get of two kinds here. So here you get hard Weizen grease, that means the moti suji or the thick rava, and you also get weich Weizen grease, which is the patli suji or patla rava or the thin rava. And then you should also buy frozen vegetables like peas and other kind of vegetables. And then you should also explore some spices in a spices section. And in some grocery stores you will get the powdered spices, and that is as cheap as 65 cents. So go for it. And then dairy product is considered very cheap in Germany, and it is in comparison to other parts of the world. So cheese is called Käse, and usually slices are costly. You can buy either Gouda or mozzarella. So these cheeses are good. And now if you like to drink tea, then the tea leaves are called Schwarztee, and you get it in commonly in grocery store. If in the Christmas time, for example, right now if you go to grocery store, you will get cardamom powder. So it is just cardamom from K. So you can get cardamom in Schale Gemahlen. That is also very cheap in comparison to Indian grocery stores. And then sugar is called Zucker. Salt is called Salz. Chili can be called paprika, pfeffer or chili pulver. And sesame salmon or is called sesame, and you will get that in DM and Rossmann. And another thing that most people don't know, here you get Rajgira. Rajgira is called Amaranth. And if you get puffed Rajgira, then you can make Rajgira laddu very easily. So just go for it. And then you also need canned tomatoes or tomato puree. So they are called tomaten. So it's easy to spot them. And the whole tomatoes is called Geschalte Tomaten. And garlic is called Knoblauch. And ginger is called Ingwer. And yogurt is called yogurt. Another important important ingredient is oats, and oats are called Haferflocken. So Haferflocken can be of two types. Either they can be Kernige or they can be Zarte. So what is Zarte and Haferflocken? Quick cooking oats are called Zarte Haferflocken, and we can use it to add fiber in your diet. It's very healthy, and you can make idli or pancakes out of it. So yeah, so oats are called haferflocken, and then instead of dal you can use teller linsen, and chickpeas are called kikhar epson, and any bean is called any bean means, and any other bean is called bonen. So wherever you see bonen, then that means bean. And then milk is called milch, apple is called apfel, carrots are called karoten or moran. And now I will suggest that you could also buy some pastas here. So pastas are available in different shapes, and whole wheat pasta is called full corn pasta. So you can get it according to their shape: full corn spaghetti, full corn penne, and as Ayush already mentioned that maida is Weizen meal, and basmati rice usually is very cheap in grocery stores, and if you buy it from Indian grocery store, then it will be a bit costly. So you get basmati rice from Lidl or Edeka, which cost only 1.99 euro, and that makes sense. That's a good quality for daily use. So now comes the meal ideas and for students. So first thing I would like to suggest is to make pav bhaji. I have a pav recipe in my channel. Please check it out. I will try to put the link in the description. And then you can make naan. I also have another naan recipe which is healthier naan, because it doesn't only contain Weizen meal or maida, it also contains oats. And then you can try making chapati with the same mixture, and if you don't add yeast, like if you mix Weizen meal and quick cooking oat, so I explain in very small in a very short way. So just take some zard haferflocken, add some water and mash it with your hand, and then add salt and a teaspoon of oil to it, and then add enough Weizen meal to make a dough, and you can use this dough to make chapatis. And when it is 50-50, it makes the best chapatis. 50-50, or when Weizen meal is more, like 60% Weizen meal and 40% oats, then also it makes very good chapati. So another meal option is fried rice. So just boil the rice and use the vegetables of your choice, so to make a khichdi kind of thing. And then here you get some rice which is called parboiled rice, that usually nobody would like to eat, but you can use this parboiled rice to make adai or idli batter. So you can check out idli batter or like idli batter recipes to make idlis. And then oat idli is also a very good idea. What I do is I heat some oil and then add mustard and cumin seeds and some curry leaves and some asafoetida or hing, and then add oats to it, and then a bit stir it and cool it and save it. So, and this mixture I use to make either oat upma, or whenever I am hungry I add yogurt to it, whip it and use this mixture to make idlis. So that's also a good option. If you want to do if you want to make the upma mix, then you can add, instead of oats, you can add suji or white Weizen grains, and use that mixture to make upma or suji ki idli. Then another option is carrots. Carrots are quite cheap here, so you can make anything made of carrots. Try to make carrot halwa. And another meal option is that I like very much is adno se aloo tikki and afal mus chaat. So it's very easy to make. You just have to soak grown absent, or you can even use frozen matar and make a rag out of it, and then boil the potatoes and make aloo tikki out of it. And to apple sauce or to apple mousse, you add some roasted cumin, chili, and hing, and any spices of your choice, and then use this to make a chaat and eat this. And when we are talking about adnus or peanuts, it's one thing I want to mention, that whenever I try to buy peanut from Indian grocery store or Asian store, it's always very costly. But nowadays in Netto you get unsalted roasted peanuts, and I use most of the time these peanuts to as a snack, or I add it in poha or other things. Then you can make cakes, uttapam. To make uttapam, it's very easy. You just have to add some yogurt to suji, and then add some vegetables of your choice, like chopped onion, chopped carrots, tomatoes, and add salt, and use any spices of your choice, and make a pancake kind of thing. Then you can make upma, I already mentioned, and you can make dal. Bean curry is also a good option, and make paneer on weekends and use this water to make dough, and for diluting dals. And this water which is called whey is very healthy. So if you are looking for increasing the protein intake in your diet, then you should definitely be using the water made left over after making paneer. And then make paneers on weekend and use this to make curry on the other days. Then try to put flavors in food, and I used to make naans by adding kasuri methi and onion seed and sesame seeds, and they were just awesome. Everybody used to love it. And if you like to eat raita, then you will get raita bundi kind of thing, which is called bak absent here, and you can use it in place of bundi, and it also tastes very nice. So these are my tips for students to save money and get Indian grocery, and I wish you all people all the best. We will meet next week, and please subscribe to my channel, and keep communicating with me. Be in touch through WhatsApp, through Instagram, through Twitter, through YouTube comments, and if you have any question, please feel free to ask. Have a nice day all of you. Bye.